Hi, I'm Bruce Devlin, and today's Bruce's Shorts is all about UHD. Is it really just a fat pipe? Well, I've talked before about UHD, but it's worth thinking about what's actually driving it. We're going to see lots of flat panels coming out of China and Japan and other places. You're going to need a fatter HDMI to drive them. But really, is it all about those extra pixels? Is the consumer really going to buy those extra pixels? There's an end-to-end chain that we have to put in place to actually illuminate those extra pixels, and we shouldn't be obsessed about extra pixels. Because at the end of the day, we have to give a better, more compelling consumer experience in order for people to adopt UHD. Yes, they'll have bought the television sets, but is that enough to generate demand for UHD services? Personally, I don't think so. I know that Netflix is streaming. I know that British Telecom BT in the UK, they are now streaming content. But is that enough to generate a global UHD service? I don't think so. I think we need extra stuff. And it's not just higher frame rate or high dynamic range or wide color gamut. I think it's going to be all of those put together to provide a compelling package for the end consumer. And like most new broadcast services or media services, I think movies are going to be compelling, and I think sports are going to be compelling. What's going to be compelling for sports? Well, I think high frame rate's going to make a huge difference. I think wide color gamut's going to make a huge difference. And I think high dynamic range will make a huge difference. But those provide all sorts of opportunities, or problems in engineering speak, to generate those signals and get them through the chain. There's a lot of work going on at the moment in high dynamic range and wide color gamut and how we get it from the camera through to the end user. If you're not following it, I suggest you do, because I think it's going to have more of an impact on our lives than anything to do with having more pixels and having those pixels delivered to you cheaply on a Chinese screen. Watch this space. I'm Bruce Devlin, and we'll see you at the next Bruce's Shorts.